Welcome to the Will Muschamp Show. The Gamecocks, for the third time in 4 weeks, are on the road, this time in the Southeastern Conference. Have struggled stopping the run in the second half, and they fall to Kentucky 17-10. Coach, it just seemed like one of those things late in the ball game. We wore out. Give Kentucky credit for doing what it takes to get the win.
Well, you got to get off blocks. You got to play blocks, and you got to tackle. And defensively, we didn't do that very well. We had enough numbers in the box to get it done. It's just very frustrating. We got to generate some things offensively, especially early in the game, to get on track, and we had a hard time executing.
I can't remember first half of a ball game where we learned before kickoff that you had no Deebo Samuel, no Randricus Davis as well, missing a lot of elements on offense right now. I don't know how you overcome that, and I know we struggled to do that tonight.
It's frustrating. You got a freshman quarterback, and you got two starting receivers that aren't in the lineup because of injury. It's hard to develop the continuity that you need to have in the throwing game, and we lack that obviously tonight, getting the ball down the field.
Brandon McElwain for about 177 yards, no touchdowns tonight for the freshman quarterback. Now it's time for our Palmetto Health Injury Report. Coach, good thing is a lot of guys not on the roster before the game, but once we started, nobody hurt in tonight's game, at least it appeared to me.
I think Deebo Samuel will be ready to go next week. I think Randricus will probably miss a couple weeks.
That's our Palmetto Health Injury Report. After the break, we'll have highlights from Lexington.
Gamecock Football with Coach Will Muschamp is brought to you by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Football with Coach Will Muschamp is a production of Gamecock Sports Marketing.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way, when you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the field. Witness pregame warm-ups from the sidelines. Winners receive 2 game tickets, pregame field passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Field is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
The Ford Freedom Sales Event is on, and our biggest event of the year just got bigger. Just announced 0 for 72 on Ford F-Series, giving you freedom from interest. Plus, specially tagged pickups now get a 1,000 smart bonus. America's best-selling trucks 39 years straight are built Ford tough. Get 0 for 72 on F-150 or Super Duty. Plus, specially tagged trucks get a 1,000 smart bonus cash only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Join us every week at Wild Wing Cafe for Carolina Calls with head coach Will Muschamp from 7 till 8 p.m. Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Tune into Carolina Calls every week and go to wildwingcafe.com for more information.
Welcome back to the Will Muschamp Show. About 55,000 on hand here at Commonwealth Stadium. This week's highlights presented by Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Carolina taking on an Eastern Division opponent again, Coach, and Kentucky going to work here in their throwing game with their young quarterback. They played a young quarterback as well today.
Really nice job by Jamarcus King on the screen and stripping the ball. First possession out, we get the ball at midfield. Really a great strip right there by Jamarcus. Outstanding job by our defensive staff emphasizing that, so that was really good. And we get the third down here, and really nice job. Darius English, I believe, had 3 sacks in the game. Got good pressure on the quarterback on some critical third down situations.
Here's Johnson rolling out. He was 11 of 19 with 1 interception on the night, and another good pressure by your football team.
Nice job by Dante Sawyer pursuing the quarterback here. Right here we got the roughing call. I don't know, but you know, they punt the ball down inside. They keep it inside our 5. You know, I'm not real sure about that situation there, but they were able to extend the drive, and this is where they got a field goal.
Coach, that's after they drop the football, by the way, and I assume the rule doesn't change. He's got to act like he's going to run before you can hit him after that.
Well, they converted a nice ball right there, and we got to get a little bit better pass rush. And here on a critical 3rd down, we get another stop on 3rd and 8. Really good, nice job by Chris Moody. We forced the field goal there, and really good red zone defense.
So it's in the 2nd quarter now. That was just at the start of the 2nd quarter. And the Gamecocks struggling a little bit on offense, and this is a drive you put together with some of these wide receiver screens.
Well, they were jamming the box pretty good, so we got the ball on the perimeter a little bit, and we did a nice job getting it out and blocking on the perimeter. Nice job with the run right here with A.J. Turner running hard and well blocked by our offensive line. Really nice job creasing the defense. You know, coming back here with a drop back game, Brandon does a nice job of getting the field out to Chavis Dawkins, another true freshman. Really nice job on the sideline getting his feet in bounds. They bring the corner pressure here. We got another screen, really blocked well by Corey Helms getting on the perimeter. And you know, Hayden's a guy we got to continue to be involved in the offense. He's a big, strong, physical guy, can do a lot of things for us in the passing game, and certainly has been a valuable player for us so far.
Hayden had 7 catches for 84 yards on the night. Knocked out of bounds there and put you in good position. Man, this is as well-run play as open I've seen in a long time for a Gamecock runner.
Well blocked by our offensive line, and Brian Edwards really sprung us there as far as being able to crack the support, get the ball on the edge right there, and AJ hits it. You know, again, 2nd quarter, we got back to executing some things, running the ball well, mixing some things up. Really pleased with that and what we were able to do. Another good 3rd and 4 situation here. Getting the stop, really nice job by coming up by Chris Lamons on a nice tackle to create a 3rd down stop with 4 minutes to go in the half.
It's halftime. Gamecocks leading it now into the 3rd quarter, and this was their first drive. What a great throw. 28 yards, give them credit. We were in their face, hit Johnson, and he makes the strike throw.
And then right here, we just misfit this a little bit here. We ought to be top down on that right there as far as from the secondary, from the 2nd level. We got to make a tackle and give us an opportunity to play again in the red zone, which we've been pretty good at, and that was disappointing there. 2nd and 9 situation right here again. Another nice pressure by Taylor Starwood. Well covered down the field as far as the routes were concerned. I thought our guys did a pretty good job of that. And here we get a really nice pressure. We force the high throw, and DJ Smith gets an interception over the middle to get us another opportunity to score there.
Pressure from the outside, and here comes Darius English again. A bull rush that time, and that's his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, they went to the run game after this, and this is what we struggled with. You know, quite frankly, we got to be able to play the run better. Again, they were working the shovel pass right there. Darius does a nice job in the rush with a long arm, and Quay Lewis does a nice job of recognizing the shovel pass. We got a big kick, punt return right here, but we clipped him right there at the point of attack. You can't make that block. You got to pull off, but really good job by Rashad, and really well blocked by our guys for the most part, except for the clip. But get the ball to the field, really well designed by Coleman Hudson, our special teams coordinator. We just got to pull up in that situation, let Rashad make the guy miss. But we still get the ball at midfield. We got an opportunity here and a really nice 3rd down conversion. They go cover 2 on us. We split the middle of the field with Jacob August down the middle. We get us a 3rd and 5 situation right here. You know, just right there on the zone read. We got a 1-on-1. We got an opportunity. But Elliott comes in and we tie the ball game up. And we feel like we've got a lot of the momentum going into the 4th quarter.
It is going to the 4th quarter, and Kentucky had won 28 straight when they had the lead, but it is tied at 10, and here we're going to the 4th, and here's the run game, Coach.
Yeah, misfit again from the linebacker position. The secondary should have been top down on it. We just misfit the run, and then, you know, this Snell kid ran through some tackles. I mean, we had some guys in position. They got to tackle. We got to wrap the guy up. We got to bring our feet. A lot of the things we've talked about here is a relative contain off the backside. It's a design sprint out, and they hit us on 3rd and 7. You hold them to a field goal right there. You feel a lot better about it, and you just miss a tackle on the perimeter. We've got the ball bounced exactly what we want on the play. You got to go make the tackle in that situation.
The Cats actually threw 3 passes in the 2nd half. That was it, all other runs. Here's Hurst again, one of his 7 catches, and nice scramble play by McElwain.
Well, again, we did a nice job getting the ball on the perimeter, more blocked well on the perimeter. You see David Knife, the defense right there, to get us in that situation. And then we got of course, a sack, put us out of there, and it was a tough deal there. But we got to be able to step up in the pocket and finish the play right there. And just got to execute in those situations.
Carolina trying to find some offense in the 4th and get some stops on the run game of Kentucky. Can't do so. They fall 17-10 in Lexington. After the break, Elliott Fry, our kicker, interviews Coleman Hutzler. That's on the Will Muschamp Show when we come back.
Invited to the official watch party at Steve Tanneyhill's Group Therapy. There will be drawings for great prizes, drink specials, and former Gamecock football players to watch the game with. Over the last 10 years, Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation has awarded more than $20 million to first responders and public safety organizations across the country. More than $1 million of that has gone to organizations in the state of South Carolina. Between now and the Georgia game, each time you visit a Columbia area Firehouse Subs and round up while paying, you'll make a contribution to first responders.
What does no limits mean to me?
Cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
Good or better? The Hyundai Sonata versus the Toyota Camry. The Sonata has an available panoramic sunroof. The Camry? No. In the Sonata, available Android Auto. The Camry? No again. And only the Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. The 2017 Sonata from Hyundai.
The For Freedom sales event is on, and our biggest event of the year just got bigger. Just announced 0 for 72 on Ford F-Series, giving you freedom from interest. Plus, specially tagged pickups now get $1,000 smart bonus. America's best-selling trucks 39 years straight are built Ford tough. Get 0 for 72 on F-150 or Super Duty. Plus, specially tagged trucks get $1,000 smart bonus cash only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
As the Gamecocks are set to kick off, remember that Safe Federal Credit Union is your financial MVP. As a proud sponsor of USC Athletics, Safe offers custom USC debit cards with each checking account. Enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and show your spirit each time you use your debit card. Safe Federal Credit Union. Your money is better here.
Welcome back to the South Carolina Football Show. I'm Elliott Fry, place kicker for the Gamecocks. I'm here interviewing Coach Coleman Hutzler, the special teams coach and linebackers coach. So, Coach, you know, these people don't really know that much about you. Tell us a little bit about where you grew up, kind of your background a little bit.
Grew up in Las Vegas, Nevada, on the West Coast. Played Division III football up in the Northeast, Middlebury College, and son of a coach. My dad was my coach throughout most of my life. And married, got 2 kids, 3-year-old Micah and a 1-year-old Layla, and happy to be in South Carolina.
Well, good. Great family, by the way. I've met them. Great people. Good, 2 cute little kids. So what's kind of what are some things you like about Carolina so far? I know you know, coming from the West Coast and Vegas is probably a little bit different over here on the East Coast.
Sure. Spent some time in the Southeast, you know, in my past, and have really enjoyed it. Enjoy the people. Enjoy the reception that we've gotten from the community and the fans and the university and just everybody involved with South Carolina. Has been great to me and to my family. Awesome.
Well, so one of the big things that I think you kind of bring to this a football team is that you bring a lot of passion and energy. You know, talk about that, kind of your coaching philosophy. You know, you're one of the most fired up coaches I've ever seen. You know, maybe even close to Coach Muschamp. So, you know, how's that?
Well, when I saw you do the Cox Jacks early on when I got here, it inspired me. So, no, it's a passionate game. You know, when you play on defense, when you play special teams, and just when you play the game of football, I believe that you have to have energy, you have to have enthusiasm. I love what I do, and you know, I'm excited every day to be able to come out and not maybe sit behind a desk and you know, get to come out on the field and come outside and coach a great game of football. And guys like you.
Well, I appreciate that. Talk a little bit about the pack. You know, I know from what we've done in the past, you know, you and Coach Muschamp have kind of created a big heavy reliance on special teams, which I know not a lot of teams do throughout the country. So talk a little bit about your philosophy on the Pack and how you do that.
Well, it's something to create an identity, to create, buy-in. A lot of guys are recruited to South Carolina to play Mike linebacker or wide receiver or whatever. And, to create some buy-in to the things we do, the competition stuff we did in the spring, to, in season, guys taking great pride in special teams. And like you said, from Coach Muschamp on down, we put a big emphasis on it. And the Pack is just a little something extra to give guys that motivation.
So, and kind of finally, it's gotta take some pressure off you, coming in, and you have, just 3 senior studs in myself, Sean Kelly, and Drew Williams. I mean, just well-rounded, bright young kids, kind of to just, push the group forward a little bit. I mean, that's gotta take some pressure off you.
You done? You good? Okay. No, it's a great situation to come into as a special teams coordinator. I've been in situations where nobody involved in the program could name a kicker on the roster, and this place and you guys have been great. And obviously our expectation as a group is very high, and so far we're doing well. So it's exciting to be able to come in and have 3 seniors and 3 guys that have done it on the grass and done it at a high level.
Well, good, and I think that wraps it up for this show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now at Buy Low, prices are down and staying down on the things you buy most. So visit your local Buy Low and pick up all of your game day essentials. Buy Low, premier grocery partner of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
The 2016 Nissan Altima. An IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. With forward emergency braking that could stop for you. Take on sudden stops. Get to your local Nissan store today for 0% financing for up to 72 months, or save up to $4,500 on the 2016 Altima. Get to Nissan, a proud partner of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Go Gamecocks!
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel. Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Good hard work has earned Clark Schmidt the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the baseball team, Schmidt is a junior retail management major with a 3.25 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
And Turner is back as the Gamecock running back. Swinging to the outside, 5, end zone. Our first touchdown of the night, A.J. Turner.
Nice job blocking on the perimeter by South Carolina. They got them outflanked, and it was Brian Edwards, the true freshman 89 at receiver, that was able to get that seal block. You saw it there briefly. There's the quickness from A.J. Turner.
That's the Sandsbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? A.J. Turner, one of your young running backs, Coach, going in from 12 yards out. Well blocked.
Well, extremely well blocked, and Brian Edwards really made the critical block on their run force player, and then A.J. bounced it out and got in the end zone.
Now, our Terminex best player of the game, got to be Darius English. I know we had some problems on defense tonight, but what a stat line by Darius. Maybe one of the best of his career. 8 total tackles, 7 solo, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble. Nice job by your big defensive end.
Well, he got some one-on-one situations we liked going into the game, and he was able to take advantage of those situations, and I think for the most part played pretty well.
We'll see if Darius can add to that next week and try to get some more stops with his defensive guys on that side of the ball. It's time now for this week's Hyundai Sights and Sounds from Lexington, Kentucky.
Now, it's time for this week's Hyundai Sights and Sounds of Game Day.
Shotgun snap, wide receiver scheme, throw out right side, one block, and then a bunch of Gamecocks there. Knocking him back, and the ball's on the ground. A bunch of white jerseys all over it around the 48. We shall see, no call as of yet. Kentucky says they have it. The officials say nothing. They try to get that pile undone. And a Gamecock comes up with it. Marquavius Lewis, 30-yard field goal attempt for Austin McGinnis. He's 0 for 1 on the season. He did hit 22 of 23 PATs a year ago, and 13 of 7. It's kicked up, and he's got this one. 9th play of the drive for McElwain. He takes it out of the gun, wide receiver screen, right side. Got one block, does Hayden. Hurst got another. Hayden breaks open to the 30, 25, stiff arm to 20. Still running and finally knocked out of bounds on the far sideline. Hayden Hurst got a block and then broke a tackle and gained 30 yards. First and 10 at the Kentucky 12. Carolina trailing by 3. Shotgun snap, sweeping right side, wide open at the 10, 5. Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown A.J. Turner from 12 yards out. The all-important 35-yard field goal attempt just off the inside of that left hash mark. Williams to snap it. Kelly to hold. They put it down for him. Kick it up cleanly. Plenty of distance. Got it. We're tied in Lexington with 19 seconds to go in the third. He's got Grant, the tight end. He'll run it himself. Breaks a tackle at the 3, steps in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And it's 16-10. Snap it back, takes the knee, pops out. And that'll do it. Kentucky wins it 17-10.
Now, Gamecocks everywhere can support their beloved university year-round at the USC Alumni Center. Our spirit capital is the place to support student learning, connect to each other, and advocate for Carolina, no matter where you are in the world. Alumni, students, faculty, staff, and fans, we are ready to welcome you home. Visit mycarolina.org and stay connected forever to thee.
As the Gamecocks are set to kick off, remember that Safe Federal Credit Union is your financial MVP. As a proud sponsor of USC Athletics, Safe offers custom USC debit cards with each checking account. Enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and show your spirit each time you use your debit card. Safe Federal Credit Union. Your money is better here.
The 2016 Nissan Altima. An IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. With forward emergency braking that could stop for you. Take on sudden stops. Get to your local Nissan store today for 0% financing for up to 72 months. Or save up to $4,500 on the 2016 Altima. Get to Nissan, a proud partner of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Go Gamecocks!
Crowds in Midtown today mean only one thing.
Everyone is ready for the next-gen iPhone.
Did you see the camera?
And so is Verizon, with the only next-gen network that lets you make the most of it. LTE Advanced delivers 50% faster peak speeds to over 450 cities coast to coast. The next-gen iPhone deserves the next-gen network. And right now, get our best offer ever, an iPhone 7 on us. Good or better? The Hyundai Sonata versus the Toyota Camry. The Sonata has an available panoramic sunroof. The Camry? No. In the Sonata, available Android Auto. The Camry? No again. And only the Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. The 2017 Sonata from Hyundai.
Gamecock Football with Coach Will Muschamp is brought to you by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Football with Coach Will Muschamp is a production of Gamecock Sports Marketing.
Welcome back. The Gamecocks finally off the road, going back to Williams-Brice Stadium for a 5-game homestand. It all starts with Texas A&M. It's time now for our keys to the game, brought to you by Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Coach, you had basically a top 10 football team in Texas A&M with Kevin Sumlin, and they were in a battle with Arkansas tonight. This would be a great football team coming in.
They are a really good football team, extremely skilled at the receiver position. Trevor Knight, the transfer, came in from Oklahoma, has played really well for them. They probably have two of the best combination defensive ends in the country. We'll have our work cut out for us.
Youth and inexperience, it's hard to coach that up. What do you do when you go back this week to just try to get better? That's what it seems like. Every time I look up, that's what we're facing, and that's where our problems are there.
We've got to go work. At the end of the day, there's no easy shortcut to success. We've got to go back to work, and our guys need reps and they need turns, and as many as possible, and that's what we're going to get back and do.
See if we can get a couple of them healthy as well. I know it'll be important to have a bunch at Williams-Brice Stadium at 4 o'clock.
Well, our fans will be ready. I know that, and we need to play well for them.
Can't wait to get back to Columbia. The Gamecocks 2-2 on the season. Got a lot of football to play and a bunch of it at home in October. We'll see you there at Williams-Brice Stadium and the next time on the Will Muschamp Show.